Hi, Daddy. What you doing?
You doing the regatta shuffle right now? Hey. Oh, a little scullin' and scoopin'. Some count style and thing. Well, let's go. Skull with your left foot. Skull with your right.
Not hearing you, bro. You hearing me? I'm not hearing you. You hearing me? All right, I'm not hearing you at
How about
all.
now? How about now? How about now?
I heard the intro music, but I didn't hear you.
How about now?
Nope. That's weird because I heard the intro music loud and clear, but I don't hear you.
Let me check this mic. On. The mic is on. Signal 1 2. Check check. Yep. Be in there.
I can hear you loud and clear. So Dr. Kent Bazaar, something's wrong with his mic.
Okay. I was freaking out just now. Well, I
So
did
y'all can hear
notice.
each other, and I can't hear y'all. Oh,
Yeah,
so it's me then.
I can hear him. It's you.
Problem is me.
I believe my mic was on mute when I was
I'm
saying
not
the
sure
intro.
why.
I
But
can
you
hear you.
could
Though.
sign in, and,
I can hear both of y'all.
but he can't hear us.
All right. That's a problem.
So okay. So I
I'm
missed
gonna
the
exit and
intro.
come back.
Yeah. Push out and then come right back.
Yeah, push out, boy.
Man, it kind of hot in here, but I must see got to do a JP today. Hold on.
Hold on now. Listen.
Why
To
hot?
do a JP like that, sir. Yeah. Anyway, you can leave that right there.
I already in there, man. I am
All right.
sweating. I think that's because the oven on and the iron was going, which is not usual. Or maybe it's BPL. That's the talk in all the group chats these days, my boy.
I don't deal with BPL, my boy, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, we talking about group chats. So I know you have you probably in a few group chats yourself.
Yeah.
And I find that group chats are extraordinary. Like I was thinking about it as we were talking about the Sup'm Show group chat. And for those of you that want to join the Sup'm Show group chat, you could check the link. It's in the description. And if you can't, if it's not clickable in the description, just drop me a note in the inbox and I'll send you a link to join the group chat. But I find group chats extraordinary because they literally they replace almost like news, like the newspaper, and it's like you don't have any need for it. I saw Kent was coming in. Well, anyway, what actually happens a lot is they take the newspaper clippings and they put it in the group chat. I wonder if that's breaking like copyright, even, because then now you don't have a need to purchase the newspaper. I wonder how the newspaper's been doing since.
But I think copywritten laws can only be broken if it's something you're trying to buy illegally. No one's trying to buy anything on the group chat. They just want the information for free. No?
Yeah, but a news article is someone's. It belongs to the newspaper. It belongs to the person who wrote it, who's contracted by the newspaper, who gets paid from. Well, like, they don't really get paid from the sale of newspaper. They get paid from the sale of ads. What's going on, Doc? Can you hear us now?
That's a lot better.
Okay, I believe my mic was muted for the intro, so I'll go back and probably shave. Hold on, y'all, give me 1 second. Welcome, boys and girls, to the Sup'm Show episode 157, where we're talking group chats. Here we go. Yeah.
And it's all it's all guys today, y'all.
Yeah, unfortunately, Aunt says she has a little injury that she is doctoring. So we have her on the show today. She's fine, though. She says, let everybody know she's okay. Yeah, so we talking group chats, Doc, and your camera on the. Can you put your head, see if you could get your head down as low as.
You can't, man. You got a big head, man.
See if you could drop your seat down a little lower so you could be on level with JP.
Dyson, listen to me. Dyson, that bike can sit on the floor. That bike can sit on the floor. I mean, you still ain't gonna see it.
I have a big credit
That's
to head,
better.
baby.
That's better.
I have a big credit to head. I can't help it. I got like credit to bro.
That bike can sit on the floor. You gotta see
No.
his face.
No, but that's better because I could see how we look on TikTok too, you see? And then it wasn't showing your eyes. He was cutting off your eyes.
My boy right here, right? He was right here. Yo.
All right, so who are you in the group chat, Doc? There's different personalities in the group chat. Let me see it. Let me see. Yeah.
I could be everything, bro. I could be the voice of reason. I could be the instigator in one day. Like I could do all that at the same time. I could be the instigator, voice of reason, inspirational person, chastiser, moral police.
Moral compass holder.
Yeah, I can do all of that, bro.
I mean, but what are you most consistently
What am I
in the group chat?
mostly? I would say I'm mostly the voice of reason most of the time.
What does that look like?
It means I try to keep everyone balanced. So whenever you have these things in these group chat, it usually go all the way this way or all the way that way. You know what I mean? Like somebody always take it too far, or yeah, if somebody take it too far, somebody getting too emotional or angry about something that's simple, or maybe a point of view is not being considered. I just try to be that person who try to bring it all together and say, look, most things are not black and white, left and right, up and down, positive and negative. Most things are gray and in the middle, shades of gray,
Right.
and in the middle. That's where most things exist. So you got to try to stay more in that zone instead of all the way to this way or all the way to that way. That's where I usually be.
So what side you on during this BPL situation now happening in the
I think
Bahamas?
everybody should be on the same side, which is which is not. I think
No gray area there.
no, there's no more gray. There's no more gray because. But here's the thing: everybody likes to try to blame colors and like t-shirt colors, red t-shirt, purple t-shirt, green t-shirt. Like it ain't nothing to do with no party. Multiple administrations have dropped the ball, so we're beyond the point of who fault it is. It's everybody's fault.
So everybody.
It's everybody's fault. Everybody.
No, mate. 98%, bro. 98%.
No,
Will disagree with you.
I say what people think. I say what it is. This is what
I
it is.
know. You know I know, and I know you know, but I say there's 98% of people worldwide that disagree with you because you all know what they are. All right.
If you drive down the road, Dyson, I don't know last
Yes.
time when you were in Nassau last time, just drive down the road and look up. Look up at the wires, the wiring, the poles and the wiring. In some places, it's done extremely well. In most places, the wires are tangled up, dropping down, looping over. It's like somebody just take a string of wires and just went like this, and then throw it up on the pole. I brought it to the attention of one of my friends who worked in that same department, and he got a little defensive with me, right? He's like, "Well, you gotta." And I say, "Bro, like it ain't no excuse. Like you all know it's supposed to be fixed a certain way. Fix it. You don't need to. You don't need to wait on an order from Parliament to do that. How about putting it up properly the first time? Like how about that?"
Mhm.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not saying
it being up for 53 years. That's
yeah.
the same wires from 53 years.
I'm not saying that's the root of all the problems, right? But a lot of problems, and especially in the public sector, can be solved by just the people on the ground doing what they need to do, or just taking a little extra effort to get things done the way they're supposed to be done. A lot of things, not everything, but a lot of things.
So I haven't been frequent in the group chats for a little while, but do you find that in group chats now, they in this discussion about BPL, that the group chat is being used to lobby like a group effort to get some correction done, maybe moving into next summer? Maybe you don't have to do all this load shit. I mean, like Nassau has the majority of the Bahamians on that island, 21/7, right?
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And BPL is largest on that island above all other islands. And it's been doing this load shedding thing for all of my adult life, I'd say. So do you believe, like, with the technology of like the WhatsApp group chat and all the other type group chats, that people are getting the information faster? Better question, that people are using the information that they're getting so quickly to help lobby for change or bring about change, or is it just a platform where we could slap up with one another and not for as long as things are happening without changing anything?
You're talking about the BPL
You're
chat?
talking about the group chat. You're talking about like what is the value of the group chat? What is the value of you spending your 5, 6, 7 minutes reading a bunch of good mornings, like in different ways? Like, what is the value of that?
So are we getting information quicker? Yes, that's a good thing. And another scenario. But if you remember the incident I had with the guy who was trying to assault the young girl,
right?
We got the information out really fast, right? And he was caught. That happened like 8:45 in the morning, and I think they caught him by 11:30 or something like that. So that was like really fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and somebody actually interviewed me on a radio show about the positive use of social media, right? And another young lady did a research project at UB, and she actually interviewed me for her research project on the effects of social media in the Bahamas, something like that. So that's an excellent question, and that's one good example of how social media can be used, not just to say hello to each other, because that's necessary too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, to get the information out there. Now, is it creating change in some cases? Like we could say yes, because the persons who are at least observing the public's opinion can see it in real time,
right?
Or at least in quick time, if not real time, right? So you can go online right away, the same day of the whatever happened, and see how, generally speaking, how the public feels about it. If you didn't know already, because it should be obvious, right? But yeah, and they can even get data if they choose to about how these people feel about whatever is going on. So yeah, positive side. The negative side is negative people. The negative side is negative people. People not contributing. People just cussing. People just being disgusted. People just just being as awful as they can on the internet because they have no accountability for it. Nobody there to punch them in the face. So they go ahead and say what they want.
But you think they're doing a job though? Because in a small, being conspiracy theorists. How do you say that?
No
How do you say that
word.
word?
No word. No, but that's all
I'm
you
coming up with
said.
a conspiracy theory. So
Hmm.
I'm a theoretical conspiratory anthropothic
What?
ologist.
Why you trying to put all type of scientific titles on yourself?
Well, I know that ain't no word. I'm just trying to say. All
I
right.
think it's a
Okay. So
conspiracy theorist. I think that's
theorist. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I was asking you. Theorist. Let's try to
God.
add a couple more syllables in there.
I think
Yeah. So, but oh, shoot, now what I was trying to say. Oh, are they plants? Are they plants? The people who get in the group chat and rev everybody up and just so people can vent and not do anything about it. Are they plants? Are they looking for people? I had a conversation with someone the other day on a TikTok live, and he was talking about how he's being victimized. Are they trying to find out which side you on in order to bully you or to take ish from you or to make your career path difficult? Is it? Go ahead, JP.
Wait, something must be wrong with me, like, because
All right.
because in 2026, right? People still on stupid shit like that, but like
Like
about
conspiracy theorists?
no, not
Theories?
part. No.
Okay.
On the part, like, people trying to get under my skin and bully me and try to make things. People still actually on that in 2026, but
yep.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hardcore, passionately, actually, because
There's,
that conversation I had.
there's nothing worse than seeing a grown ass man, and trust me and that boy, we were seeing many of them in different groups. We had crash out over words, but you
Yeah.
understand?
What if it's true though?
Like I said, I live the rule, right? If it's true, okay. When we see each other in person, we can sort that out. This is the internet, buddy. You
No,
understand?
no, I was talking about okay. Let me just see this one. What I was talking about was the victimization part. Like victimization is true. That's what I was talking about.
Exactly.
But
So in 2026, people still trying to walk around and they're a victim of circumstance.
no, I talking about real victimization. I talking about in the Bahamas world, like people
Still,
who
still.
He's saying that. What? Let me. Why don't you say a real example, Dyson? Because you're beating around the bush. You're trying to be careful.
You trying to be careful.
Yeah. What he's
Just
trying
say
to.
it, Mike.
I just want to be careful too, because I ain't taking no bullets for you. But I mean,
exactly.
we
You got
good.
to be.
Guys, hold on, guys. I definitely take a bullet for any one of you guys. I see how y'all list now.
You would take a bullet.
I say I would definitely take a bullet for you or you.
No, but we ain't talking about bullets. We're talking about bullets.
No, I didn't mean that literally.
We're only talking about throwing rock. You could take one. You could take
No.
one rock in the back.
I just
We ain't got to block that.
No, you see, don't forget now. A couple of weeks ago, this boy caused me to get dry across the internet. So
Tell me.
here,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would never, mate. I would never do that to you.
no, but I think what Dyson is trying to say, when he say if they're plants, he's trying to say if somebody say, hey, you go on these.
Oh, yeah, I know what the hell plants mean, but
I know, you know, but I'm just saying what he's referring to as far as social media and the groups is concerned. That's all I said.
hey, Dyson, you like to talk like this because he think he's talking and then he wise, you see?
Well, he did help me say theresis. So I
could be wrong. I didn't claim that.
You right, JP. He think he's smart because he's a doctor. Yeah,
No,
which is smart.
I know.
Which is smart.
Bro, but
Do you think you smart because he's a doctor?
No, I know I'm smart. Before I was a doctor.
That's why you're a doctor.
That's why I'm a doctor. No, but plenty.
Finish teach this man what plants mean because he ain't know.
yeah, I know. I think you plant outside in the ground, you see?
No, but to answer the question, I don't think that's a far-fetched theory. I don't.
Mhm.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure. I'm pretty sure in the last election there were a lot of campaign managers, etc., who had persons specifically watching the
Absolutely.
internet and
Absolutely.
reporting back. So I'm sure that's a real thing. I don't. I'm sure of that.
Absolutely.
And then when you have that in the group chat, how do you protect it? Okay, so I found the goal of the show. The goal of the show is to identify the value on which you should look out for in group chats, because group chats are very popular. They're fun to be in almost because you have like instant access to so many people, and people can hear how you think and hear how you feel. So one of the risk in that is that wherever, and I find this common in humanity, wherever there's a grouping of people, there's someone trying to figure out how to take advantage of it, right? Like you say, the people again, right? And I think in group chats a lot, like people, like even in the Sup'm Show group chat, which y'all can click the link and join, or send me a note, and I'll add you to the Sup'm Show group chat. We try to find solutions
Yeah, we
in
do.
in
We
our
do.
in our group chat, and
We
and
try to find
part
solutions.
that may that may be part of the reason why the group chat at present time is quite small, and and a lot of people would prefer just a platform to vent, as instead of a platform where they can find um, direction, not direction, just random direction, but redirection, because they a bit kind of off course. Not that we judgmental inside of the Sup'm Show group chat, because we're not at all, but we like to talk facts. We like to talk common sense. Like we
Okay.
like you can't even on the show. You can't even come on the show
Don't
and
judge me. Don't say I'm stupid.
and say something just because it's the way you feel, and expect for us to swallow it and call it,
Yeah,
this is the
people
way.
say that all the time. No one can judge me. That's nonsense, bro. It's
Hey,
absolute,
Amy
absolutely.
just addressed that the other day. So that same
Yes,
comment.
it
Only God can judge me.
Let's talk about the judgment that exists in the Sup'm Show group chat. Well, it don't exist right now, but it hasn't been used as yet. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about come into a group chat where you can be judged in a sensible manner, as opposed to being a bunch of people just saying, "But you stupid, but you was old." You know what? But just because your view seems is a bit different from their view, people who would just call you a name instead of showing you, or being able to not even intelligently, but in any shape or way or form, explain to you why what you saying don't make sense. They rather
So,
just say
so,
you
so
gay.
basically, so, ba- so basically, what he's trying to say, right? That in the something show group chat, right? We will call you stupid, but we will have a great reasoning behind it. Okay, we're not gonna make empty statements and say, "Oh, you stupid," then roll out. No, 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 no.
No,
We're gonna call you stupid, stick on you for like 5 minutes,
show
further
you
make you
to
feel
show you the stupidity.
stupider, and then you could roll out. And if you comment back, we just delete you.
No, but if you comment and you can defend yourself, you could defend your stupidity, then you're no longer stupid.
You're not
My
helping
thing
them.
is,
You're trying to get people to join the group.
no, I like that. I prefer that people who come in knowing that this is a space of common sense. Those are the people I want inside the group chat. I want people that's going to challenge us to raise the bar of intelligence in the group chat, not to bring everybody down to stupid level. Don't bring your stupidity in the group chat if you can't validate it. And a lot of people,
98% already stupid, guys. We don't need two more.
yeah. a, a lot of people use the group chats because they have a lot of like-minded, because they can join their stupid friends.
True.
Yeah,
You see?
I mean,
See that?
I'm in at least two groups where we just get off. They just get off all day.
Jokes.
It's just jokes and foolishness.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine too.
No, I mean, it's usually a theme around it. Like the jokes and foolishness is around movies and comics and stuff like that. And then the other one is a car group. So it's kind of varied. But yeah, it's usually about cars with the jokes and
Well,
stuff.
that's fair.
And then we have another group, like our class group, which we get off all day. It's been like a classroom setting from 1995. That's essentially how it's been. Same people acting the same way, same people cracking the same joke, same people ribbing on each other all day. Same thing. Just like it was 30 years ago. So I mean,
That's
like,
like my school group chats.
yeah, same, everybody getting off. So I mean, and sometimes we actually have intelligent discussion, sometimes. Most of the
Sometimes,
time.
sometimes.
But I think humor is intelligence, you know. I think humor is an excellent sign of intellect. When you're able to see things, like see the comedy behind a lot of situations. That takes insight. That takes a higher level of understanding. Um, so what would y'all say the Sup'm Show's group chat would be? Because it's fair to have a group chat for like uh, car fanatics, a group chat for people who like plants, like a group chat for this and a chat for that. What would y'all say the Sup'm Show's group chat would be?
If you're looking, in my opinion, right? If you're looking to join a group chat, right, that's not going to further encourage your way of thinking. If it happens to be wrong, I'm not saying your way of thinking is wrong, but if it happens to be wrong, and you come in a group chat, and the majority of people see it wrong, we definitely going to tell you. You understand? And we would think that you'd be mature enough, whether the answer or the solution come at you from a comedy perspective or whatever other perspective. We would think you would be mature enough to handle it and not lash out and delete yourself out of the group. Which if you don't have a problem, you can delete yourself out of the group immediately. As a matter of fact, you could join and then delete yourself next minute for all I care.
But
But
you
like
know,
I said,
I never got that with social media. Like I never got the like maybe I was too old for it to mean something to me. But like somebody blocking or somebody leaving or somebody blocking me, like it never bothered me. Like I hear
no,
I hear people talking like, you know what? And then they block me, babe. I said, how you know they block you? Because you could go and look and see if they block you. I'm like, how do you even do that?
That's me. That's
I
me.
don't even know how to
It's
do that.
that's you.
I
That's
know
you.
I don't no I don't know how to do that. Like I
I
don't
don't know how
even
to, I don't know how to
understand.
do it either. So like I said, like if you block me, I don't even know if you block me. I have no idea.
But that's people
I
who
don't
live
know.
and die. That's people who live and
Hey,
die on social media, though. They know everything. They live and die on social media, bro. That is their highlight of the day, of the week, of the year. So for that to be that's another thing. If these things are your God, so to speak,
Bro,
any little thing you do, yeah,
whoever have me blocked, I don't know. I'm sorry. I
you
don't
don't
nor
know.
do
say
you
that.
care.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Doc. Let me tell
Don't
you
say
why
that?
you can't say that.
All right.
Because you ruining it.
Oh,
That person, the whole time, that person saying, "I know he mad. I know he mad. I block him.
He's
I
so,
block
he's so
him. Take
mad right now. That's
don't
happening, boy.
say
You don't even know.
yeah.
don't say you don't know.
You don't even know. I'm like, I know it's blocked. Yeah, I block it.
You destroying people's hopes and dreams, buddy.
It's
The
like
whole get off, the whole
I
payout.
never got. I block you. All right, take that.
So, so
Take that.
The Sup'm Show's group
You
chat
block.
is definitely a place where you could come and test your theories and your ideals if you are not afraid to be questioned. I find a lot of people are afraid to be questioned, and this is why I really want to have the show topic on religion. Religion is one of them places where I
Again?
yeah, we only scratch the surface of religion,
Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're right. You're
and
right.
we need a pastor on the show.
Oh,
I know we made friends with a pastor on TikTok, so I can reach out to him and see if I don't know if y'all remember him. Um, can't get a name, but I'll get the name.
Or even the one who JP was talking to.
Yeah, I believe that's
yeah.
the one who JP is talking to.
Please bring him back.
Yeah, I could bring him back. We could talk about religion because I feel like religion is one of those places I could even remember growing up where maybe it's in the Bible, maybe it's just taught it that you shouldn't question God, right? And I try to figure out like how contradictory that statement or that teaching is when in the beginning it was just man and God, right? So like if you believe in the creation and not evolution, you would, and which most Christians do believe in creation, then you would believe that Adam had a direct line to God. And what he was calling God to talk about, oh, I had a great day in the garden today, God. I touched the soil, I did this. No, he was more than likely saying, help me to understand this. What do you think about this? Why is this? He had a lot of questions. This dude just get created. Like, how much questions you think he have? Every question. So why would you teach don't question God? And why people are so angry when their theories and their thoughts are questioned?
Yeah.
Like
that,
It angers people. I don't even understand that.
I think social media.
Say that. You say he was angry. When he's talking to me, he was getting angry.
Oh, was the same guy?
Yeah, the same pastor who was on TikTok talking to me, he was getting angry because I was questioning certain things about what he was saying. I didn't say he was wrong or right. I just was questioning him.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, any statement you make should stand up to questioning. If you can't, if any position you have, aside from pure faith, right? Pure faith is what it is. It's faith.
Right.
So faith means that you don't know why. That's why it's faith, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's a different story. But when you're talking about you have a position on something, and even in religion, you should have some background on why you have that position. And
Absolutely.
you should be able to at least entertain a question and have a discussion about it.
Agreed.
And I find that when you do that, you tend to expose that people haven't thought about it. And that's when they get angry. So you ask them a question about what it is that they believe so wholeheartedly, or a position that they feel so strongly about. But as soon as you ask them about it, they can't
Mhm.
even articulate their position because they never thought about it.
And not only that, they follow in the same protocol as someone else follow.
Exactly. So you're just copying and pasting what
Just
someone else
copy and
said.
paste it. That's
So
it.
you don't know why they said it. You don't know what the position is based on. You just simply say, "Okay, this is my position. What they said sounded good, so I'm gonna take that as my position, and that's it."
That's
But
it.
that's not a good enough. That's not a good enough reason. And being you guys saying I'm a doctor, being a scientist means that you have to back up everything you say. And science is one of those fields that is constantly asking questions, constantly asking. Even questions we know the answer to, we're still asking questions.
Mm. Right.
Yeah.
You re-question it.
Yeah,
Absolutely, guys.
yeah. So that puts you in the type of mentality that, hey, if you say this, is why? That's the first question. Why? How?
Right.
You
Right.
know?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with questioning people on their theory, man. Being an astronaut myself, right? Sometimes you so
You say asked or not, right?
no, being an astronaut, right? And
Asked or not. Okay.
me traveling to the planet. Sometimes you just have to question things. So that's it.
That is it. I believe that the Sup'm Show group chat will also be not only a place where you could test your theories or have people question your thoughts. It'll also be a place where you can grow as a human, and mostly men, because we don't cater too much to what's that S word? JP?
Shit.
No.
Okay.
Simps, yeah.
Oh, that was second.
The Sup'm Show's group chat is an anti-simp
Yeah, listen,
territory.
guys, let me tell you something right now. Men, women, y'all out of this. Guys, please do not join the group coming there talking about, happy wife, happy life bullshit. We ain't dealing with that. I'll let you know right now.
Wow.
I'll let you know right now. Now, it's supposed to be happy house, happy spouse, happy house, or whatever the hell. But don't come in there on some one-sided and try to convince anybody that you're going to get chewed up and spit out. I just trying to let you know beforehand. You understand? Please keep
Do you
your
think?
simp. So hold on, Dyson. Hold on. I give
Go ahead.
him the rules, man.
This
Come on,
next
man.
question for you too. So go ahead.
Keep your simp and soy boy ways under control. Please. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Do you think spouses, girlfriends, wives would have a problem with their significant other being in the Sup'm Show group chat? You think they would think that we would be leading them?
You know what? That is very, bro. Listen to me. About maybe a couple weeks before I went on vacation, right? Someone I know that listened to our show, right? Says his wife don't agree with him watching our show, but it was news to me, bro. This is American dude. Y'all don't know him. This is American dude. I told him, I was like, Mom, we have a podcast. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? So he says, buddy, he didn't say buddy. He's like, bro, I check it out. Y'all have some great topics, but I gotta say, the wife don't really agree with me watching y'all show. I was like, what is that? Like, don't tell. What is that? He was like, man, just certain, like, some parts of y'all views sometimes, it sparks an argument in my household. I don't think I can be able to watch the show. So I asked him, right? I say, bro, you mean to tell me, right?
Damn.
And get this, he older than me. You mean to tell me that as a man in your mid-50s, you can't watch what you want to watch? He say, quiet down. I said, let me ask you something. Who wears the pants in your house? You know what he told me? So he told me, well, he's like, both can wear the pants. I was like, bro, I don't mean literally who wears the pants, but
right. We know she got jeans.
Yeah.
We know she owns a pair of jeans.
And this is exactly what I told him. I know him a long time. I say, bro, and can't hear me say this beautiful. I say, bro, what I'm gonna do for you next Christmas, right? When Christmas girl, I say, I'm gonna buy you a long string with a hook on the end. And he's like, why? I say, so you can lower it down on her purse and retract your balls back out of it. And he started laughing. He's like, yeah, bro, you know what's happening.
So here's what I would like.
That's I find that strange.
So strange, bro.
Because I honestly don't think our topics have been that bad.
It's not.
I don't think you said anything.
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree. I think our topics have caused a lot of issues in households. And the reason I believe that to my core.
That's good.
I would almost go out on a ledge and say that I am a victim of issues raised in our household because of y'all two seeing, not me, just y'all.
What did I do?
It don't be y'all. It's me. It's me. It's me, him. Him. Him.
Oh, you? Okay.
Him. No, but because our conversations challenge the chokehold. It turns that purse from a black lead purse that not even Superman could see through. It turns it into a transparent purse where you could see dude balls dangling inside it and be like, bro, your balls. See
Get
your
him.
balls?
Get him. I don't need him, bro. I don't need him. I don't need him.
What do you say?
Yeah. Get him.
Yeah, but no.
I don't need them. I got them already. I don't need no balls. You don't know.
Wait. All right. No, but man. But that's difficult because some people form and this is another narcissistic gaslight, I think, we deal with. Some people create this idea or believe this idea that what you have grown someone accustomed to is the energy you have to maintain, even if that energy and that custom is costing you your sanity or costing you your financial stability. Like it costing you, but since you was doing it before, you feel, I mean, they feel as though, or you have to keep doing it, or you the bad person.
It's a conditioning thing, bro. Listen, I speak to a lot of people, bro. Most men, let's say out of 100%, right? I ain't gonna lie, about 95% of men believe they were born to be the burden of everybody else's problem. Now, I'm not
I
trying
mean,
to say,
carry it, to carry
yeah,
it.
exactly. I'm not trying to say you can't carry issues, right? Because we're bred for that. We're men, at least manly men, right? But there gotta be a point when you gotta realize you gotta jump off the train, bro. That part right there is what men cannot wrap their head around. Because what about your peace and your sanity? You know this boy telling you before. He tell me say his peace and sanity don't matter, bro. He tells
Just
me his peace and his sanity does not matter as long as she's happy. That's what this nigga tells me, man. Can you believe that?
to see him do it nuts out into the trail mixing his wife bike.
Same dude. He said his peace and his sanity does not matter as long as
The
he
children
can
are
find
safe.
a way. No. His children are grown. So they're not even in the house, just him and her. And then he also tells, I'm trying to make it so obvious,
As
but he
long as
also
the bills are paid. As long as the bills are paid.
no, he's trying to tell me as long as she is satisfied in every single way, that that's all that all accounts in his world. So I said, let me ask you something, not getting personal. What about what counts in your world? No, you don't tell me his world don't exist, bro. At that
I
point,
asked
I tap up.
in the group chat.
Also,
Go
people like
ahead.
that, when it gets to that point there, see, that's another thing. See, now some people will try to rehabilitate his silly ass, not me. There got to be a point when you realize this is how he is, this is how he wants to be. This is time for me to exit stage left because his stupidity is draining off on me. So I need to get out of here. He can't be sick. Let him go.
I want women to know that they are also welcome in the Sup'm Show group chat. And
Yeah.
in fact, it would be most beneficial to the group chat to have a lot of women in there who are brave enough to speak the way that they
Come on
the
into the
way they
Sup'm Show
think,
chat. Come on in. We
their
invite
thoughts,
you.
their beliefs. Because I have some female friends who would come and ask me a question, right? And my response would be, comment in the show, comment during the show. Or
Yeah.
if you hear it on one of the clips I post, comment on the post. Like, see, don't put all of the, I guess, responsibility on me to respond to your question. Because if I respond to your question, it's only going to be a back and forth, your word against my word. Like put the thought to the test on a public platform so that we can
No.
collectively see if it makes sense to if what you're saying is something that you need to reconsider, or if what you're saying is something I need to accept. You know what I mean? Like we can help. The Sup'm Show is here to help society. We here to help the world. We here to heal this place. Make this place one of our charges is to make the world a place where we can communicate better. We can go from talk to transformation, and we can interact better with one another. Right now, we have a place. We have war in the east, war in the south, war up north. And it only getting worse. We don't want no more wars. Right. And that's would be another reason for you to join the Sup'm Show group chat. Things that you feel like you don't understand why, and I said feel on purpose. Things that you feel that you can't really get why other people aren't feeling the same way you feel. Bring that to the Sup'm Show. Let us help you clear that up. Let us help you clear that up. The link to join the group chat is in the description, or you can shoot me.
That's my symbol for clearing up, bro. Say it.
Oh, we'll clear that up for you.
That's my symbol for clear up, bro. Hey, don't that action screen clear up though?
I like that, bro.
There
I
you
like
go.
that. I like
You
that.
can't use it though. I got lawyers, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you join the Sup'm Show group chat and you have things that you are confused about, feelings that you want us to help clear up, click the link. Click the link and join the Sup'm Show group chat. Or send me a message in the inbox. We'll get you in there. You can speak your mind.
You can send me a message too, but you know.
Yeah.
You send me a message, I'm gonna send it to him.
Yeah. He can send it. He could respond to your message.
Yeah.
And then it could be the back and forth between, but no, not much back and forth.
No.
You have to take what you have to say. But if you want to know what everybody have to say, and we have a bunch of intelligent people inside in the group chat. Not everyone talks a lot, but some very intelligent people in there. All like my Christian brother is in there. So if you're scared that you're Christians in there, my Christian brother is in there. These two guys are Christians, I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
100%. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I think I'm Rastafarian or something.
Yeah.
I something.
You know what? I remember in our early shows, right? I talking about probably episode 15, right? Mm-hmm. I remember when we had females on the show, and then they was going back and forth. This was before Ants. Right? I remember your situation, you, Dyson, you. I remember certain things, a certain energy that that's my first joint the show I brought to the show. My boy, you might gone out.
Right. I got you. I had to click mute. I was checking something to see if I was going to play it. Go ahead. I remember me. Yes.
So I remember certain things that I would say. It was questioned hard, bro. About your situation. I ain't got to go in, Dave. If you all want to know,
I question you.
Go to the backlogs and watch.
Wait. I question you, or people question you?
No. Your significant other questioned me at the time.
That lady.
Stop it.
No, but that's good. That's good.
Right. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
She'd come on the show too.
I was right. That part, I was right. And
she was right, both.
Listen, I was right about female nature, bro. That's what I was right about. The nature that not all, the majority try to hide from a man when he's right to that edge to open his eyes and see it. You understand? That part, I ain't trying to say every female does. No. We have great women out there. I'm not. It's not a bash on women.
No. We don't do that.
On a few of y'all
stupidity
that relies on the unwoke man. And when I say unwoke, I don't mean the whole none of that stuff. Eyes all the way open, because you got a lot of men out here that their eyes are like this. It's open, but it ain't really open, and they close it to certain situations. And then when you get people that's all the way open, speak openly like that, they can't deal with it. And there was many females back and forth we had back and they had issues with certain things I say, bro, on that show, and it all end up being 100% true.
I'll tell you right now. That's whilst we on that topic, right? If I had the Sup'm Show in 2018,
exactly,
I would be in a different place today. What I would have done differently is, one of the things we communicate to men is that men should stay on their purpose.
Yes, sir.
You stay on their purpose. What I did wrong, let me not say it was wrong, but what wasn't reciprocated, what wasn't reciprocated for me was the energy I put into my soon-to-be ex-wife's career.
You ain't got to call names, man. We knew you know this.
At the detriment of my own.
Exactly.
But I ain't calling name. You don't have to know it to know it.
But
so it's just talking about the past.
The majority of men are conditioned to do exactly what you did. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with doing that as long as the person who you're doing it for is the right one. You understand? There's nothing wrong.
And the,
Don't get me wrong. People think when you say stuff like that or when they hear it, like you bashing all women. No, we bashing the wrong ones, not the right ones. Because the wrong ones will take you for a ride, bro. Trust me on that.
yeah, well, and not it's not only just taken for a ride, because I don't believe that I was taken for a ride. What I believe is that when I decided to not follow that path, it
Mhm.
became an issue. When I wanted to come back and focus on me, it was an issue. You see what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
that's what made it like
Yeah.
a bad end.
And you want to know something,
It
bro?
could have been better, because if the same energy I put in was reciprocated with the same allowances, the same, if that's reciprocated in a relationship, you end up being a fortress. You end up being a
Mhm.
flicking empire. You
You know
understand
what's
what I'm
so funny,
saying?
bro? What's so funny, right? That I didn't even know the inner dealings of nothing. Nothing, bro. You understand? I picked that up in the first conversations that we had, just naturally picking it up because I know the signs, bro. I pick it
Hmm.
up,
Hmm.
and there you go. And what happened? It still end up the way I know it was going to end up because it's going to get to the point whether the disrespect. I'm not saying if you disrespect her, I don't know, but it's going to get to the point where the disrespect is no longer tolerated on one end, on one of the ends. Okay, it's going to get to the point where you got to make a decision because if you don't make a decision, this is your life path for the rest of your life. You understand? So you have to make a decision. But the thing is, most men will sit in that decision for 30 fucking years, bro. You
Yeah.
understand?
Don't sit. Come to the
Only,
Sup'm show.
only to wake up 31 years later and she leave you
Exactly.
for less than what the hell, you know. I'm just saying, bro. So you
Yeah.
gotta go in the situation, and that's going for business and life and relationship, all around the board.
Yeah, and this ain't just for men viewers. It's for women too. So if y'all need clarity, I got a song actually on the upcoming album. The album drops August 22nd. I got a song on there, and
God,
that speaks to the same. That's not love.
there you go.
It's called That's Not Love. It's saying, it's adding clarity, because if you want clarity, come to the Sup'm show
That's it.
for clarity. JP, thank you. Or check out my song called That's Not Love, dropping August 22nd.
Call my name.
I know you on it. You still on it,
I on it, man.
because it shouldn't take you years to
No.
at least test these theories, test these ideas, test the way you, because if you're uncomfortable, there's a reason why you're uncomfortable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you should stay uncomfortable, but I'm saying you should stay on a never ending journey to solve the reason why you're uncomfortable.
Agreed.
Like
Agreed.
that's life.
Agreed.
Yeah, I gotta say I have been extremely fortunate and I'm extremely thankful for the woman that I ended up marrying because it could have gone very wrong. It could have gone very wrong. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky to have somebody um who I would say is the right one. And that don't mean stuff can't go sideways. That don't mean she can't mess up. That don't mean I can't mess up.
Yep.
But so far, 21 years, um, I've been very lucky. I always tell the story, but the first date we had, she came over to my place. She brought a bottle of wine, bro.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I was like, no date I've ever been on in my life as a woman brought anything.
That means she was invested. That means That means she was invested from day one.
Bro, and I asked her, I say, why you brought this? How come you brought what made you bring this? He said, I can't come to you and not bring anything.
Something. There you go.
I was like, God, that blow my mind. Like, that blow my mind, Jan. Like I've never experienced that with anybody else in my life. So that simple little gesture, I never forgot, and
Uh huh.
that's why we married 21 years. Well, that would be 23 years later.
What's the
Mm-hmm.
word I use? What's the word I use that makes it an empire? Reciprocation, bro.
Interpretation. Yeah.
Reciprocation. That's what it takes. You can't just be the one always bending backwards. You can't just be the one always accepting. You know what I mean? Or always laying your coat down on the ground so she can walk over the puddle.
And you know what's so funny, bro? Like in this era, right? When they hear men talk like this, they call us sassy. You understand? No, real talk. This what we doing right now is what we doing right now is sassy talk, bro. Like we ain't trying to step up and like they, in their minds is like, oh, they want to be catered to. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be catered to, but you have to return the favor, even in small doses. Show me and prove to me why I'm bending over backwards and doing these things, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just let me know that you appreciate it. And y'all also remember I said in our earlier shows, if you're a single man and you're out here dating and she's coming to see you, tell her to stop by and bring you something, bro. And I said that. And the niggas is like, why? Because it instinctively implants in her mind that she's investing in you, bro. She can't just show up there empty-handed. Because you show up empty-handed, she thinks she is the table. No. She ain't no table, bro. A lot of these females run around here thinking they're the table because they got a thing between their legs. No, that don't make you the table, bro. Or he. That don't make you the table, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a lot of bum-ass niggas out here also. Let's talk about that part. Let's get off the niggas for a second. We got a lot of bum-ass niggas out here that think the same rules apply to them from the rules that apply for dudes that actually put in work. The rules are different, bro. You can't run around saying the shit that other men say that put in the work to get where they are in life. It don't apply to you. I ain't saying you can't grind a little bit out here and there and everywhere. I ain't saying that. You can't run around saying the same shit and believing and living the same shit and get the same quality out of life. You got to put in that work.
No day. Yeah, for real. All right, gents. So the time is up. And the idea that we was trying to show the people is that, group chats are pretty awesome, pretty amazing tools. And we would like to invite you to join the Sup'm Show group chat if you want to test your theories, your ideals, the way you're thinking, the way you're living. If you want to find out if it's love or if it ain't love, you can find that in the Sup'm Show as well. If you need, I wouldn't say whatever you need. Clarity. If you need clarity. The Sup'm Show group chat. The link is in the description. And also, you can send a message in the inbox.
The doctor,
man, because that we need to make that a staple. I probably need to do that as a clip. The Sup'm Show is a place where you can find clarity.
Plus, when y'all going to, you see more of this? What's better? What's more clarity?
Any final words, gents?
That right there.
Me neither.
That right there. That's the final word. That right there.
Oh.